If you cannot tell already, I purchased two new microphones. We're using the Rode NT1s, no sorry, NT5s. They are quite sensitive and I love the sound. It just sounds amazing. So I know you're probably still gonna hear my computer in the background. It's still kind of loud. I do my best to suppress that sound in post. I can't really do too much about it because, you know, the wires anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's talk about stonks. Wow, I was wrong here. Anyway, obviously Biden, I guess, is the winner. I don't exactly know the legal aspects of that. I know that, legally, I don't think a winner is declared, but the media and basically everyone in the universe declared Biden as the winner, so I think it's safe to assume he is. I don't know. Anyway, the market is gonna probably go up very fast, in my opinion, because as the market will begin to price in a Biden, or not price in a Biden win, price in all the stimulus Biden is gonna give the economy, and it's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of free money and debt, even more than when Trump was in office. In short, the market's probably gonna go up. It's not gonna be real money, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess what is real, but what I mean is purchasing power is probably gonna decrease. But again, stonks go up, that's all that matters. That's sarcasm, but anyway, let's look at some stuff. The SPY, you know, it ripped 5% last week. You know, it's crazy. MTA, one of the miners I have, man, that's up like 25% in like 3 days. I'm happy I have the position in that, but it's not high enough. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I made a video, I think, last night talking about stocks I was gonna buy. Now that we have basically a confirmed president, I think it's safe to assume that I don't want to be purchasing any more ExxonMobil, just because if Biden is the president, he's going to make it more difficult for companies like ExxonMobil to, you know, just exist. So I don't think I'm going to sell my position. However, I think I'm in it, you know. My time frame again was about 5 years about. I don't want to get in and just sell just because Biden's president. I think this makes it more probable they might cut the dividend, but again, I'm gonna just keep my shares, see what happens. That makes, so I guess for me, in my opinion, this is gonna make the market much, or the free money that's being printed when Biden becomes in office is going to make the market a lot more uneasy. I don't know if that's the word I want to use. I guess less confident in the US dollar. I think the dollar is going to fall very fast, or not very fast, but it's going to keep falling. And thus if if the dollar falls, gold goes up. So all of these gold miners, I think, are heading for new highs. Take a look at GLD real quick. We're looking at 1 year. I mean, it already has begun. Again, it's already up about 3%, which is big for gold in just like the week. I think people are gonna be buying this. I wait 100% this week. We'll be buying more KL, Kirkland Gold. This company's amazing. I think this is just prime. I would like to buy more MTA, but I don't want to buy at 25% higher prices when I could have bought it. You know, it's just one of those things. I'll wait for like a pullback. This might even be the cash on hand, ready to deploy to buy some stuff. I think this week I will move that down to about 15%, maybe even 10. But if we have clear confirmation that Biden is the president, I'm still a little unsure as of right now. I will be probably making that 10%, like instantly. I will 100% be buying Kirkland Gold, and I don't even know what to buy, to be honest. I'm thinking about some tech stuff. I know I just made a video discussing things I was gonna buy. It was Kirkland, 3M, AG, and ExxonMobil. I don't really want to increase ExxonMobil. AG, I'm kind of upset about the earnings report. Someone commented in my video they were also upset. First Majestic decided to dilute the shares. It was only about a 5% dilution. Well, that's actually a lot, but there's no reason, in my opinion, to dilute the shares when silver is at like a 5 or like 8-year high, something like that. Like, you don't need to do that, in my opinion. I don't like that decision he made. MTA, I think, would kind of replace AG for right now, even though, again, I uploaded the video last night. Things change rapidly. I do want to get into some tech stock. Apple, I mean, it's always going to be kind of a safe pick, relatively. In my opinion, it's not a value at all. It is still incredibly overvalued. However, it's probably going to go higher. I do like Google, but I do want to just trade this stuff. I want to be liquid with my positions. All the money, let's say Kirkland, that I put into it, I'm sitting on that for about a year. I want to ride the wave. I don't want to be, in and out of positions. I mean, at the same time, I guess I can do the same thing with Apple or like Google and ride this wave that I'm anticipating. But, I don't know. I'm uncertain, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be 100, I don't want to even be 90% in the market when I know it's kind of overvalued. I mean, there obviously is value in some stuff, but I want to be a part of the move. But I'm scared because it's risky, because it's like built on cheap money and fake, I don't know, fake expectations, not fake expectations, just over expectations, the better word. I'm gonna just gonna do some more stuff. I think actually, I'm gonna deeply watch Workhorse. The last time I bought, I think it was back here, so it's like, has it been long enough? I don't think it's been long enough than 30 days, but it's getting into some spicy buy zone. I don't really think I have a investment price target, but I do have a trading price target. And in that 15 zone, I guess space too would be nice. That's a scary chart. I like this company. I think it needs more time to, become profitable, but again, it's just hype. You're just trading hype. You're not actually trading the company. But I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just an idiot that's trying to make some money. I think I have my safe investments. I think Rocket Mortgage reports also. Yes, on Tuesday. Again, I'm just all these companies that just don't really care about my whole life. My whole life, this whole past year, all I look at is gold miners, like, because it's the only place I see value. Like, why is Uber this, like, up here? They're losing 62 cents a share, and it's almost like $50. Like, this, they don't make money. Like, who invests in this? I just don't understand. I understand, like, ExxonMobil lost 15 cents a share, but at least they have things, they make money, or they have made money, you know what I mean? But again, I guess everyone sees investments differently. Was that Zillow? Wow, Zillow is up. I need to do some more analysis on some stocks, such as like Neo and Workhorse. Like, I need to look at their fundamentals, and I think this next few months are gonna be very good buying now, holding through these next maybe 4 or 5 months. We have to remember December is approaching, and December is a very bad time for small caps, because hedge funds and stuff sell the small cap stocks. The ones they took losses or have losses on, so they get rid of those stocks. And then, so they get the tax advantage, and then they can rebuy them later if they want them. So that's something to keep in mind. I think, I don't know, if there's buying opportunities, I want to buy. But this market's definitely going higher in the next 6 months. But if I can buy, MTA or Kirkland at like $45, why am I gonna buy it like 50? It's just one of those things. My General Mills position, I'm basically 0%. I'm just net zero. Sure, I got a 3% yield on it. But if this market's just gonna rip up, I'd rather be in things that are gonna grow. If like a 3% yield doesn't mean anything if people are getting handed free money and stimulus checks. So I think I'm gonna take my money at a General Mills. I still have my safe investments, so I do have a backbone to the portfolio. But again, like, why would I have it in there when I'm gonna get 3% of my money back in a year? Or I can just shove it into some random company, some tech startup or something. Not tech startup, I shouldn't say that, but like, just some tech company that's overvalued already, and it's gonna go higher, just because. So I think that's a good decision. My Pepsi, my 3M are core positions, I'm definitely keeping those. NEM, I'm already up a lot. I do like KL's a better investment. But I could do that too, I don't know. Take some shares out. I still have my position in Disney. Oh, Disney. Let's go, they report this week, the 12th, on Thursday. I'll have to read that report. But my money's basically gone nowhere in the last like 6 months, maybe. I don't know. I love the company, but I don't know if I like the stock. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I'm kinda just rambling now. I love these microphones. Let me know if you like them too. They're really close to my mouth, and I do have kind of like a windscreen on them, but it's might not do its job, so I probably have to go a little bit further back, but I do like when I go close the bass effect. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know what changes in your position or portfolio you're making due to, I guess, election and politics. But I think if you have miners or gold or silver, I just think it doesn't matter. That stuff's gonna go up anyway, maybe not as fast as like Neo, but the probability is much higher.